There were 43 of us that were on this delegation. I went in my role as chairman of the Council of Governments.
Let me begin by thanking you, my COG colleagues, for entrusting me with the responsibility to chair our board of directors for the next year.
Our goal with this trip was to make it the first regional trip, not a Montgomery County trip, not a District of Columbia trip, not a Virginia trip. To make it the Washington DC metropolitan area is going to Cuba in a moment in time in which its economy could open up, because oh my goodness, it needs to open up. And we wanted to be in a position to take advantage for our regional economy. Well, to me, the highlight of the trip was meeting the Cuban people and getting the reaction of the Cuban people to Americans. They're a wonderful people. You were walking down the street and somebody said, "Where are you from?" and you said, "America." They'd give you a high five. What Cuba does in healthcare, for example, is they have great primary care physicians. They have a primary care physician every 3 blocks. And that makes their statistics unbelievable. Doctors only get paid a pittance. So I don't know how our county could overcome that dynamic, but focusing on primary care and making primary care accessible, as I feel like we do in our county. Our clinics are great. Our mobile med is great. We spend more on the uninsured in our county than almost any jurisdiction in the United States of America to offer free health care for people who don't have insurance. So that fundamental focus on taking care of people from the beginning so that they don't end up in the hospitals, that is what the outcome is. The Cuban Revolution, in my judgment, has sort of outlived its time. And you see it. People have no opportunity. Young people are fleeing the island at every opportunity. So their island is getting older. My understanding is that when you are born in a particular apartment or building. That is your home for the rest of your life. You get a wonderful education, but it isn't an education that leads to opportunity. You are educated in order to ensure that the state has a highly educated people. So it is crumbling, and people are hungry for more. On the whole, I walked away depressed for the people of Cuba because the economic opportunity is so constrained, and looking forward to the time when the system could evolve enough to allow the great energy that the Cuban people have, the great intelligence, and the great positive. They maintain a positive attitude. So it isn't something that happens overnight. If America was ever allowed to go as tourists, we would overwhelm that island. It has the climate you want. It has friendly people. It is safe. It has beaches. It has good food. They have everything you would want in a destination.